What's going on? What up, fam? This is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. I hope you're having a great day so far, learning more about who you are and why are you here on the planet at this time, and what can you do to get in a great alignment with yourself and the universe so you can get more balance and get things going in your life. And that way, once you help yourself, you can really help other people, okay? Because you have the results, you got receipts, right? So by now, each and every one of us, we are very intentional by being the cause in our lives, instead of waiting for the effect to happen. So instead of waiting on luck, we create our own luck each and every day because we have a plan, right? We have a purpose and a mission, and we have proper intention, right? And that's what we're talking about today, but we have proper intention, and most importantly, we are taking action. Like, we're not afraid to make mistakes because we know through mistakes we get the experience. We see what works, see what doesn't work, and that way we can refine and repeat and figure out what's the sweet spot, and that way we can duplicate that process, right? I hope that makes sense so far. And also, you guys are learning all about these 7 hermetic principles and applying it instead of just listening to me talk about it, right? You got to apply these things. Remember, no action, no reaction, right? So if no input, no output. I hope that makes sense. So you got to do something to get something, cause and effect again, right? But you got to apply these 7 hermetic principles, even though you don't know exactly what they're about and how to properly use them. But remember, it's all about your intent. You coming from the heart, and that's what we're talking about today, right? But if you use these 7 hermetic principles, I promise you it's going to take you far. And then you would love to gladly donate to my channel each and every day as this abundance continue to come through and flow through your life, okay? All right? But learn more about your name, your nature, your life path number, and your natal chart. Astroseek.com. They'll hook you up with your natal chart. And they'll also line some things up with your numerology and your name, too. And I also have some presentation. I'll walk you through some deeper spiritual inner aspects of you, based on from my point of view, give you some proper expectations. That way you'll know exactly what to look for when these things pop around, and that way you don't make the same mistakes like I did, okay? But it's all about growing through this process and becoming the best version of you. You already know this stuff, okay? I'm here to remind you of your greatness. So, we've been spending a lot of time. We continue this series about the universal spiritual laws, the laws of creation. So, we live in this, this ginormous universe, right? And you would realize by now, like, hey, anything that's out here, there are some rules and guidelines. Even the man-made stuff, even though they can change those rules anytime they need fit, they feel fit to do so. But the universe, is set in stone. That's how things are set up. All right. So we live in this universe. Earth is a school. So there are, principles and guidelines that you go by, that you need to go by and incorporate and apply to your life so you can bring more balance, so you can have that better understanding and overstanding of how things really work in this reality, okay? Because you are projecting these things in your time and space. So we're sharing a collective consciousness together. However, this is a human experience, so to speak. All right. And some people manipulated this experience to monetize it. And that's why we have so many people that really don't know who they are. Right. So it's all about, I'm here to help you remember. You're a reflection of me in different time and space. I'm a reflection of you. And I know your potential. OK, but do you? So I'm here to remind you that you came from greatness, and you came down here to do great things. You came down, right? Because each and every one of you guys are the change agents, and you're here to break all the generational curses, no matter what kind of family setting you came in, no matter what color, right? We all been dealt a bad hand. However, you came here to be the change agents, to fix, to right all the wrongs, to show people the references, the receipts, so we can really, synergize all this information so we can help elevate the planet, raise its overall energy, frequency, and vibration. That's what it's all about, okay? Long story short. But we are continuing our presentation series with spiritual law of intention, and we've been talking a lot about intention, right? And so today I'm gonna give you guys, my takeaways, some things that you can really apply to your life so you can get some results, okay? So I know only 20% of you guys gonna really take action, and I know who you are based on, your comments and the things that are going on in your life, okay? Success leave clues, okay? So when you apply this information, you have no choice but to get something back in return. So the same day you plant the seed isn't the same day you reap the fruit, okay? So give things 30, 60, 90 days. See what works, see what doesn't work. Give it another 30, 60, 90 days. And by then, you should have some kind of like a little sweet spot, but you got to keep that frequency going. So right now, and it's all about operating out of the heart chakra, okay? So as always, as we lean in, our purpose and mission require to learn a whole bunch of life lessons to gain the experience and knowledge for our souls grow. As you grow through this process of self-discovery, knowledge of self, unlearning all the lies from our parents, grandparents, the institutions, church, schools, you name it, right? But it's all about being reborn, coming back, going through your own personal transformation and atonement process. And each and every day with proper intent, there's always more that you're going to learn and know about yourself. Because once you think you know everything, you stop growing. So, our brain is a muscle. We got to build this muscle, this neuroplasticity, right? New brain cells. Let's build this thing up together, okay? So, but trust your own intuition. Don't believe nothing I'm telling you, but I know you can feel this energy. Your spirit led you to this presentation because you needed this information right about now. And I'm here to remind you that, hey, you already know this stuff. You just need help to remember, okay? So remember, your thoughts, belief, words, emotion, and action are always going to equal your reality and your result. So take control, take back control of your energy, okay? Keep your money in check during this time frame, okay? So today, guys, is all about intention. So I'm going to give you, some key points and my takeaways and get you guys out of here, okay? So we can continue this series. We're going to pick up some more with prosperity, manifestation, and we're going to end this second set out with success, okay? But remember, people will judge you by your action, not your intentions. So you may have a heart of gold, but so does a hard-boiled egg, right? Maya Angelou. And remember, we talked about karma, but we're going to hit it a little bit more. Your karma is based off of your intent, okay? So your heart can't lie to the universe or to yourself. Okay, so you can tell people outside of you, all these different lies and stuff, and it can sound great, but deep down inside, you can never lie to yourself. And then the results don't lie either. So right now, you should have, proper discernment. Your spiritual eye is opening up, and you can see the people that really just pretty much just talk, right? They can buy stuff to kind of put on the facade. However, you don't really see the consistent results in their life, okay? All right, because success leave clues, and you can see a person that doesn't do a lot of talking, and they have the results. They know what the hell they're doing. So, I would advise you to, follow that person, or not follow them, but, use them as a guide, okay? But as you grow through this process, you remember now, you are a magnet, and your magnetic power is emitting through your thoughts, okay? Your thoughts are powerful. Your thoughts are things. So, now, let's talk about practice the law of intention and desire in your life, okay? I've been mentioning it many times in numerous presentations, all right? To really, bring and draw this energy, into your life, you gotta, prime yourself with writing things down, scribing, okay? So go to the dollar store, get you several little journals, a little binder, little tablets, journals, notepads, right? And, you're gonna put some intentions in there, the things that you're looking forward to bring into your life. And also, as you writing your intentions down, you need to include other people's. I'm giving you a cheat code here. So as you want to bring your manifestations in, don't get selfish. Like, how can, other people level up as you level up in life? And that's a cheat code, with, really navigating in this universal reality here, as you help yourself, how you gonna help other people instead of hoarding everything. All right, but make a list, each and every day. Make a list until you really get this stuff into your subconscious mind. But make a list of your intentions and desires. Look at this list before you go into silence, meditation, sleep, or after walking in the morning, but make it a morning, let me not say morning, make it a daily routine, okay? Invest in yourself 15 minutes a day. Now, next step, you're going to release your desires to the field of pure potentiality, right? Trusting that it will handle all the details and bring you, the right people, places, and thing at the right time, okay? But, also practice present moment awareness in all action and refuse to allow obstacles to, to take your attention. A lot of people that come into your reality, they know how powerful you are, and they're going to constantly try to zap you for your attention, your attention, and your attention is energy. All right, that's why they have all these addictive TV shows and TV series and sports programming, right? They call them programming for a reason, because they programming you. So now when you know better, you're gonna create your own programming of the stuff that you need to help yourself remember who you are and to help you level up and to give you more knowledge of self. Okay, but let's talk about intention and get you out of here. But the law of intention, without intention in your life, the universe, energy that's surrounding you pretty much remains stagnant. Okay, so if you don't have intention in your life, the energy around you is going to remain stagnant. And that's why jobs are so important, because they have your intention and your attention for 8, 12, 16 hours a day to build their reality and their results. So now it's time to take back control of your energy that you've been unselfishly right, giving to people. You've been just give it away. You just been not really knowing, right? But now that you know better, you're gonna do better. But give it intention. Intention is basically giving yourself some direction in life. Have a plan, and then you're gonna take action. No matter how big or small, you're gonna take some kind of action. Okay, but just remember, as always, each and every day, invest at least 15 minutes a day. Set an intention for the day. And, everything starts in the mind before it manifests in the physical, okay? As above, so below, as within, so without, as the universe, so the soul. And we all have the truth within us, but it's not found in books to any given extent. It has been passed along from lips to ear. When it was, written down at all, its meaning was veiled in terms of alchemy and astrology. So only those that possess the keys could read it, all right? The 3 initiates, the Kabbalion. Don't be afraid at this time. I'm here to remind you of your greatness. You're a reflection of me. You know what I'm saying? So I got my calling to get off the bench and say, hey, I got to start reminding, myself and my reflection of how great they are and how great I am, right? So don't be afraid to unlock the universe within you, because what? You are your own universe. Okay, with everything that we discussed and everything in your life, incorporate these 7 Hermetic principles. But this one in particular is it's a principle of polarity. You got a good side, not so good side, some things you can work on, some things that you're doing pretty good at. Okay, all right, but you can keep always working on yourself. But when it comes to intention here, the universal energy supports your intention. It's the basis of all manifestations. Okay, so when it comes to intention, guys, intentions are more powerful than your wants, wishes, or hopes. Intention releases a force that makes things happen in your life. Okay, so whatever your aim in life is, if you gather the energy, okay, and keep your target in sight. So when you have your plan, all right, and you're going, right, the force of the universe backs your vision. I hope that makes sense. So when you have a plan and you revisit that thing, each and every day, even though things may not be working out right now, but it's just, you're going to keep coming back to it. Okay. You're giving it, more attention, researching around it, gathering more facts, more intel. Then, you're going to make some mistakes. You're going to take some action, right? But, that's what it's all about. But the force of the universe is going to back your vision. Okay, that is the power of intention, your intention. So instead of giving your power away, now you need to use your power for your good. All right, what are you intending to do today with your power? So intention is taken into is taken into consideration when assessing karma. All right, so everything matters. Like I mentioned to you before, your karma is based off of your intent. Your heart can't lie to the universe or yourself, right? So with that being said, when your intentions are noble and honorable, even if your plan does not even come to fruition, if it doesn't work out, right away, you will be rewarded for your purity of your deeds. All right. So long as your intent coming from your heart chakra, okay, that's the basis of food for your thoughts. I'm here to give you a quick tune up so you can tune into yourself to help increase your frequency vibration, so at least you can be operating out your heart chakra, right? That way it's going to help draw these extra opportunities, the right people, place, and event, the teachers that you need in your life to help remind you of your own greatness. Okay, not to follow me, don't follow nobody but your damn self. Okay, your intuition is your greatest guide, but a lot of people are not tuned in. Okay, so it is it is the intention that signals the rightness or correctness of an idea or a project in your life. All right. So always keep your intentions high. All right. So how can you help, raise the overall energy, frequency, and vibration of the planet for the greater good? So focus on becoming the highest version of you each and every day. Your God, the inner God self, right? And then what's going to happen is, where am I at here? Oh yeah. But focus on, really becoming the highest version of you, and make sure your intentions do not come from your ego, right? Because a lot of people have these two voices. Which one are you feeding? Are you feeding your ego, or are you really listening to that intuition? And you will see these cartoon characters where they have like the God, the angel and the devil on one shoulder kind of deal. So if the one that wins is the one that you listen to the most, or the one that you feed the most. Kind of like the story of two wolves, right? So what am I saying is, which you need to make sure you listen to that voice that's focused on your heart chakra, and when you focus on that intuition, it will never tell you to hurt anybody. It was always, tell you uplifting things. It may tell you, different approaches that you're not familiar with, to take care of things more efficiently. However, it always for the greater good. Okay, so things may seem strange at first when you really tune into your intuition, but it's always for your greater good. So a big telltale sign you operating from your ego when it tells you to cause harm to somebody or to belittle them, and you're not lifting them up, that's ego based. Easy. Okay, so make sure that your intentions are not coming from your ego, because I've been there. I see it each and every day, with people, right? And I let them know in a kind, gentle way. All right, but make sure they are for the highest good, as the universal energy, right, supports the highest good. All right, so give and get back to nature, and she will, I promise you, unfold her gifts to you. All right, through all different synchronistic events, signs, and symbols. But are you open to receive the messages as they come in? So as we ready to close, just remember, the universal energy supports your intention. Like, do you have a plan with your life? All right, you have a purpose. Each and every one of us have a life path, and a purpose that we have to fulfill. All right, so instead of repeating the same lessons, I'm here, part of my purpose to help you level up in life. And the people, there are people out here that have been stuck in the same grade for a long time, and a lot of old souls are here, to help remind you, there's another reality outside of the one that you living in right now. Okay, so it's time to come out of your cocoon and really show the world your true inner gifts that's within you. Okay, so but again, as we close, universal energy supports your intent. It's the basis of all manifestation. Your intention is the plant. It's like an energy ball that really needs, that TLC, that tender love and care, some sun, right? That vitamin D, and daily nurturing. And most importantly, action. And action starts first in the mind, okay? So everything start first, in the spiritual realm before it manifests in the physical plane, okay? And this has been the Spiritual Law of Intention. We will be back with prosperity. So I'm here to help line you up with your own divine birth, right, in abundance, right, in your life. So you can help yourself, and then you're going to help a lot of people, okay? But this has been the Spiritual Law of Intention. Be sure to click that like and subscribe button down below. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Okay. And as always, our purpose and mission require us to learn a whole bunch of life lessons to gain the experience and knowledge for our soul's growth. It's never too late to rewrite your story, but you got to do it today. You got to do it now. The past, present, and future doesn't exist. It's all about, it's all about what you're doing right now. All right, you can correct, you can change the past by the things you're doing today. You can rewrite your, you can have control of the future by the things you do today, because you said, you planting those seeds and you nurturing them. So you can predict your own future by the actions you take today. That's all I'm saying. All right, so you got to do something different to get new results in your life. So trust your own intuition, tune into yourself, listen to that voice that's telling you, like, hey, read those books, and learn those things, that they told you not to learn. Okay, do the opposite of what they told you. Okay, but your thoughts, belief, words, emotion, and action always equal your reality and your results. Keep your money in check. This is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. We'll be back, continue our presentation series. Until next time, stay grateful and focused, fam. Peace.